Thank you for joining me today for why Tesla, Charles Schwab, and Chevron are all moving their corporations to Texas and how business owners can prepare. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Bedford-Flood. I am president and founder of ProSource Staffing. And over the last 27 years, I have focused my career on helping leaders and hiring managers discover, recruit, and retain exceptional talent for their organizations. I am really excited to spend the next 20 minutes or so discussing a topic that's been making headlines and has significant implications for all of us here in Texas. The recent moves by major corporations like Tesla, Charles Schwab, and Chevron to relocate their headquarters to our great state. What better place to be? Over the past few years, Texas has become a magnet for some of the biggest names in business. Tesla is known for revolutionizing the automotive and energy sectors. Charles Schwab is a giant in the financial services industry, and Chevron is a leader in energy. They have all chosen to call Texas home. But why are these industry leaders making their moves to Texas, and what does this mean for the rest of us? This trend of corporate migration is more than just a shift in office locations. It is a major transformation for our local economy and business environment. As these companies bring their operations, they're also bringing their employees to Texas. We're seeing an influx of talent, investment, and innovation. This is not only boosting our economy, but it's also creating new opportunities and challenges for businesses of all sizes, whether small or large. For local business owners, it's really essential to understand how these changes will impact your ability to attract top talent and retain it, as well as how to stay competitive in a rapidly changing market. So whether you are a small business owner or you are part of a larger corporation, this session is for you. We're going to cover it all. There's going to be takeaways that you should be able to hopefully implement right away if you are trying to stay competitive. So why are these companies moving to Texas? Well, there's actually a variety of reasons, but one of the primary reasons why companies like Tesla, Charles Schwab, and Chevron are moving to Texas is because the state's incredibly business-friendly environment. Texas is known for its favorable tax policies, particularly the absence of state income tax. This makes it really attractive, a very attractive destination, not only for companies that are looking to reduce their tax burdens, but also for employees who can really enjoy more of their own hard-earned income. The savings companies gain can be reinvested into growth, innovation, and most importantly, their workforce. Texas offers a regulatory environment that is generally more relaxed compared to states like California. This flexibility allows the companies to operate with fewer bureaucratic hurdles, which enables them to innovate and expand more freely, gives them that ability to be able to do that. It's the blend of the low taxes and the reduced regulatory constraints that makes Texas a prime location for businesses looking to optimize their operations and enhance their profitabilities. Another significant factor that's driving these corporate relocations is the cost of living in Texas, which is considerably lower than in many other states, particularly California. There's a lot of companies coming from California, but there's several companies that are coming from other states throughout the nation because of our cost of living. It is very reasonable to live here. The lower cost of living translates to more affordable housing, lower everyday expenses, which we all need, especially since inflation is so extremely high, and generally a higher standard of living for employees. You look at housing, for instance, a $1 million house in California buys you a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 900 square foot house, whereas here in Texas, $1 million house, you could probably get, depending on where it's located, you could get a 5,000 square foot house on a nice piece of land. So it really depends on where you're living. But if you look at the two, there's a significant difference, and that shows you the difference in the cost of living. Well, in turn, this kind of leads to a better quality of life. When employees can enjoy a better quality of life without breaking the bank, job satisfaction and retention is naturally going to increase, which of course is a win-win for both the employers and their team, the employees. In addition to the affordability, though, Texas cities like Austin and Dallas, they've seen substantial growth in infrastructure and amenities. These are vibrant cities. They have vibrant lifestyles, especially with the younger generation and with a growing number of cultural, entertainment, and recreational options for them. It makes them very desirable places to live. As a result, companies moving here can attract top talent who are drawn to the lifestyle and opportunities that Texas has to offer. We have a lot to offer here in Texas. We're a great state, but we just don't need any more people. Anyway, moving on. Texas is really strategically located centrally within the United States, and it serves as a logistical hub that makes it so much easier for companies to manage operations across the country because of our central location. This central location positioning not only improves the distribution and supply chain efficiency, but it also offers companies a competitive edge in terms of reaching national and international markets. Texas is home to a very large, diverse, and highly skilled talent pool. This state boasts some of the nation's best universities and research institutes, which continually provide a pipeline of educated and innovative professionals. Additionally, the growing tech hub in cities like Austin provide companies with access to a rich ecosystem of talent in emerging industries. The combination of the strategic locations and the robust talent pool make Texas an ideal place for companies that are looking to grow and maintain that competitive advantage. Now that we've covered some of the reasons why these corporations are moving here, let's discuss how you as a leader or business owner can prepare to keep your employees that you have, but not only keep the employees you have, but even attract new talent. Number one thing you need to consider doing is maybe enhance your employee benefits. With major companies moving into Texas, the competition for top talents is fiercer than ever. So to ensure that you retain your best employees, it's important to offer benefits that truly resonate with them, not with you and what you think they want. Start by considering enhancements or additions to your current benefit package. For example, you could offer remote work, you could offer flexible work hours. That's become highly valuable by employees. It offers them the work-life balance that they crave. This flexibility, it not only attracts the top talent, but it also increases your current employee satisfaction, which again leads to higher retention rates. Also, health and wellness programs are increasingly seen as essential. It provides employees with the support that they need to maintain both their physical and mental health. Some employees are even willing to sacrifice salary to a certain extent for the health and wellness programs. In my recruiting efforts, I've seen this quite often where I will have a conversation with a candidate and they'll tell me that they're currently making $150,000 a year right now, but they don't have the health and wellness that they want. So they're willing to take a pay cut. They may go down to 125,000 if they know that they have that benefits package to go along with it. These are programs that you can create yourself. They can range from comprehensive health insurance plans to gym memberships to mental health resources, wellness workshops. One of the things that we've done in the past with our team is we set up monthly massages for everyone, and they absolutely loved it. Just taking that extra time away, they could go and relax for an hour, have their stress relieved, and they just loved it. I actually need to start that program back up, but that was a really good one. People seem to like, male and female alike. Investing in your employees' well-being not only demonstrates that you care about their long-term health, but it also reduces absenteeism and it can boost overall productivity. When you add these enhancements, it's something that you should really consider doing because it's vital to stay competitive in your compensation offerings. And the compensation, again, is not just monetary. It can be an entire package. And in a competitive market, just simply offering a standard salary may not be enough to attract and keep your best employees anymore. You need to make sure that you're regularly conducting market research. It is really essential to ensure that your salaries and benefits align with industry standards in Texas, especially if you are not in Texas. If you're from another state, you want to make sure that you're comparing that. This can go two ways. It could go make sure that you're paying enough if you are a business owner here in Texas, but also if you are a corporation that is considering coming into Texas, sometimes your pay and your benefit structure is a little bit higher. So you want to make sure that you're being somewhat competitive on both ends. Consider benchmarking your offerings against those leading companies, both within your industry and in the broader Texas market. When you do this by staying ahead of the curve, you can attract and retain top talent even as your competition grows. Consider also adding performance-based bonuses or stock options, which can further incentivize your employees and align with the success with the company's growth. These types of compensation structures, they not only reward hard work, but they also create a sense of ownership and loyalty among your team members. Don't overlook the importance of personalization in your employee benefit package. Not everyone wants the same thing. Not everyone is going to be attracted to the same package. Offer what we would consider a cafeteria style benefit plan where employees have the option to choose the benefits that really best suit their needs. That can be a powerful way to increase employee satisfaction. For instance, some of your employees might prioritize additional vacation days, while others might prefer enhanced retirement benefits or maybe a dental package if that's not something that you are currently offering, or even educational assistance programs where you contribute partially to furthering their education. And then finally, you want to communicate these benefits effectively. Ensure that your employees really fully understand the value of the benefits that you offer and how it contributes to their overall well-being and career growth. Make sure that you are regularly gathering feedback from your team to ensure that the benefits that you're providing continue to meet their ever evolving needs. Their needs are always changing, so you need to take that into consideration. Make sure you're always thinking about that. The needs are always changing. In doing so, you not only retain your current employees, but you also position your company as an employer of choice in a highly competitive market. You want to make sure that you're also focusing on company culture. I know that this is it's a big topic lately. It's a key factor in retaining your employees, though. The strength of the company culture is very important in retaining your employees. And you're in a competitive job market and you need to have a positive, inclusive, and engaging culture. It's not just a nice to have anymore. It is critical, is a critical element in building and maintaining a loyal workforce. A strong company culture will create a sense of belonging among your employees. It's going to make them feel valuable and connected to the organization's mission and values. Make sure you're sharing the organization's missions and values. It's an emotional connection. It's what often distinguishes companies that can retain their top talent from those that really struggle and have high turnover rates. In order to cultivate this, you need to consider implementing team building activities that will foster that collaboration and camaraderie among your staff. They don't have to be elaborate. They don't have to be costly. They can be small. It can be regular team lunches or even after work gatherings that can go a long way in building the relationships. And when your employees feel like they're part of a cohesive team, they're really more likely to communicate effectively, to support one another, and work towards a common goal. This is a sense of unity, and it can lead to increased productivity and a more positive work environment. Have recognition programs. They are also a highly effective tool in building a strong company culture. Make sure that you are regularly acknowledging and rewarding your employees for their hard works and achievements. It not only just boosts morale, but it also reinforces the behaviors and outcomes you want to see in your organization. And it can be even something as simple as an Employee of the Month award. You can do shout outs during meetings or personalized thank you notes, gift cards to their favorite restaurants. Public recognition in particular can motivate many employees to strive for excellence, and it creates a culture where hard work and dedication are visibly rewarded. Opportunities for professional development are another important element of a strong company culture. When you're providing employees with the tools and resources that they need to grow, whether that's through training programs, workshops, conferences, or again, um, contributing to their ongoing education, you show them that you are invested in their long-term success, not yours. This not only enhances their skills and knowledge, but it also demonstrates that the company values their personal and professional growth. Employees that feel that they are growing in their roles are more likely to stay with a company that's going to support their career aspirations. Encourage a culture of innovation and continuous improvement where every employee feels empowered to contribute new ideas and solutions. It can be through regular brainstorming sessions during a luncheon or a team meeting. You could do innovation challenges or even suggestion programs where employees are encouraged to share their insights and their suggestions. Do not underestimate the power of your employees. When they see that their contributions are valued, it can lead to real change. They are more likely to stay motivated and committed to your company's success. And that is exactly what you want. It gives them a sense of ownership over the company's direction and progress, and it can transform the employees from feeling like just mere workers into really being true advocates for the business. So create an inclusive environment where diversity is celebrated and everyone feels welcome. That is the key to fostering a strong company culture. Employees are more likely to be loyal to a company that respects and values their unique perspectives and experiences. This involves not just hiring a diverse workforce, but it also ensures that everyone has equal opportunity to contribute and advance within your organization. You're allowing everyone from every department within your organization to contribute something to the company. You would be really surprised when you start digging deep into learning and your employees, knowing more about them, how much they can contribute to the success of your organization. And finally, transparency and open communication, of course, we all know is the bedrock of a strong company culture. When the employees feel informed and included in the decision-making process, they're more likely to trust leadership and feel secure in their roles. Regularly update your team on the company's goals, the company's challenges and successes. Don't hold this back. You need to make sure that they're staying informed. And when you encourage feedback to ensure that they feel heard and valued, they also want to know that you're giving them feedback as well. And it builds trust and a sense of a shared purpose, which essentially for long-term employees equals satisfaction and retention. Make sure that you're investing in your employees' development. That again, that's not just a strategy for retention. It's an investment in your company's future. The work environment and business landscape is always changing, and the skills and knowledge of your workforce can be a valuable asset to your organization. And when you prioritize the growth and development of your employees, you're not only equipping them with tools that they need to be successful, but you're also fostering a culture of continuous learning and improvement that can drive your organization forward. By prioritizing employee development, you're demonstrating a commitment to their personal and professional growth. And in turn, that's going to foster loyalty, engagement, and really a deep connection with your company and your mission. I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the recent moves by Tesla, Charles Schwab, and Chevron to Texas? Now, I know that they're, Chevron's not already here, that's just been released, but the coming of them. How are you preparing for the influx of new businesses in our great state? Please drop a comment below. I am eager to hear your strategies and challenges that you might be facing. If you're a business owner who's feeling the pressure of these changes and you're concerned about it and you're wondering, how am I going to be able to keep top talent amidst this type of growth? How am I going to be able to compete with these larger organizations that are coming into Texas? Some of my clients have even said that their employees are leaving them to go to some of the larger corporations. So what can we do? What kind of plan can we put together so that you're keeping your employees retained and happy? I'm here to help you. My recruiting services are designed to support you in attracting and retaining the best employees during this exciting yet scary and challenging time for many. So whether you need advice on enhancing your benefits package, refining your company culture, doing salary surveys, investing in your employee development, I'm just a message away. Let's connect and discuss how we can position your company to be successful in the rapidly changing business world here in Texas.